Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone arena action. Playing a Paladin deck that's got lots of strong cards but no card draw and a bit of a weird curve. Lots of early and a little bit of late. The first two games of this run were pretty annoying. First we were up against a warrior who killed everything, and then we were up against a druid who killed everything. The warrior ultimately lost though, because his hero ability could not kill my recruits. The druid, however, made excellent use of shapeshift, and the board control that he got from shapeshift was very instrumental in his victory. However, he also had a a swipe, starfall. He played an Ancient of War, and I never drew my endgame, so it was all kind of an annoying game, and I lost that one in the end. Fennis Z the Hunter here. And, okay, fine opening hand. We'll mulligan our 7-drop, but keep the rest. So, against a Hunter, I do not play around Eaglehorn Bow. This will come down on turn 1 with the coin, and then I'll look to put a Divine Shield on it on turn 2. This is, of course, hoping that my opponent doesn't have an Infiltrator or something like that on turn 1 to kill my Ooze with. And then, hopefully, on turn 4, there will something be alive to put a Blessing of Kings on. That's always nice. He mulligans, I believe that was his whole hand. So he didn't like his start. Hopefully, he got nothing better to replace it. What you got from me, Fens? Fenish? What a weird name. I don't like that name. Okay, anyway, he's got nothing on turn 1. Fan-fiddly-tastic. We have quite the curve here. So if he has Eaglehorn Bow, it's not dropping yet because he doesn't have a coin. So this Ooze will get to survive for a turn, and then it'll have Divine Shield, hopefully. I can put this down. Oh, he's got Arcane Shot. Oh, that's lame. Totally forgot about that card. Well, that's actually really good for him. So he got me to use my coin. I don't want to waste this guy. So I'm just making a recruit. And then, well, this guy doesn't really combo very well with the recruit because even a 1-power minion will kill this thing off. But hopefully he'll play something with 2 health and I can use the cleric. That's a dim hope though. Yeah, I mean, most 3-drops obviously do not have 2 health. There's that dollar on Mage. This could have been a Holy Light. I guess I'm happy it's not. Alright, we're gonna do this. I am just trying at all costs to keep my minions alive. I just want 1 minion to be alive next turn. That is all I ask for. This 2/3 can kill my 2/2. I just want this recruit to live so that I can play Blessing of Kings on it. That's all I want. That's all I want. Well, I might actually play True Silver Champion. Wow, it's a good thing I killed that piglet, huh? Because if I hadn't killed the boar, that boar is a beast, and it could have actually gotten buffed. Oh my gosh, we're playing against someone who's a newbie because he didn't kill my. He didn't even attack with this hunter. He just like didn't attack with it. He just did nothing. Okay, so we got a couple of options here. We can kill something with Blessing of Kings. These things both have 3 health, which is annoying. Boy, it's tough. I could play the Peacekeeper. I could play the Cleric. Make this a 3/3. I still can't. I can't clear his board. That's what I'm trying to see if there's a way I can clear his board, and there is no way for me to do that, unfortunately. All right, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna just play Blessing of Kings on this recruit. We will kill off. Actually, I could just leave it. No, I'm gonna kill this off. And we're gonna swing for 2. So the idea here is that I'm a little bit vulnerable to a multi-shot, but that would be his whole turn. Then I'd spend my whole turn playing True Silver Champion and killing this thing off, which is not the greatest, but it's fine. If he doesn't have multi-shot, okay. I am not catching breaks in this particular arena, vis-a-vis my opponent's not having removal. You know what? Actually, screw it. I'm not even going to use True Silver Champion. We're just going to Peacekeep this bitch, and we're going to play a Berserker. Hopefully he doesn't have a second multi-shot. I mean, if he has a second multi-shot, then fuck me, but I need to get some friggin' minions to stick around and start dealing damage, or else this is going to be bad. With Blessing of Might, Shattered Sun Cleric, and True Silver Champion, as long as I have a goddamn minion on the board, I'll be fine. Seems like whenever I play against Paladins, they do a really great job keeping minions against me. Well, that's not true. That's probably just confirmation bias. But whenever I play a Paladin, it's just like so difficult sometimes. Oh, I don't want much. I just want 1 minion to stick around. That's it. That's all I need, folks. It's 5 cards. Seemingly none of them is multi-shot, or he would have played it by now. Savannah Highmane is a pretty damn good card. Again, I have no silences in this deck. So that's just going to be annoying no matter how you slice the butter knife. What did I just say? Alright, I can kill this, but then stuff would pop out of it. I could play this, but then I can't play the True Silver Champion. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play True Silver Champion. We're going to kill that thing off. Gonna make a recruit, and we're gonna start swinging for beats. So the high main can kill off my Peacekeeper now. But then I can Shattered-Stone Cleric the recruit, finish off the high main, use the Berserker to kill one hyena, use the True Sliver to kill another. Granted, that doesn't cost him any mana, but it doesn't cost me any mana to reply, so it just depends on how good his turn is. We both have our full mana, and our boards essentially trade with each other. It's a good thing that he used up his Beastmaster or Houndmaster, because if this could have had +2/+2 and taunt, that would have been really bad. He has an Eaglehorn bow, unfortunately, so I'm gonna lose one of the things that I was gonna kill his hyenas with. Okay, he's going for the face. Partially. Okay. So he's just going for the face with this high main, which makes a certain kind of sense. Alright, luckily I've got this healer dude. It does trade with the high main. So if this is Explosive Trap, my recruit will die. Yeah, I'm gonna attack here for Explosive Trap. Throwing it into here doesn't really make that much of a difference. Actually, it does make a difference. I could then finish it off with True Silver Champion. Yeah, okay, we're gonna check for, we're gonna play around Explosive Trap here. Okay, so it could very well be Explosive Trap. I realize that I'm going pretty low against a Hunter here by doing that, but I've got... Oh, right. I forgot about that. Well, I've got this, and then I've got that, healing up a lot. So hopefully this is good. He's got 4 cards, which worries me a little bit, but I could still be okay here. As long as he doesn't have anything super great. Elven, who plays Elven Archer? Why? Why are you playing with that card? He just top decked it too, I think. Oh my god. Well, if he has a deadly shot, then it's over. I don't think I can win this game if he has a deadly shot, or really any way of killing this thing. He just needs... Wow, we're 3 for 3. All 3 of my opponents have played Gurubashi Berserkers here. Is this really a... No, it's not a freezing trap, because we've attacked his minions, so it's probably Explosive Trap. It's not Snipe, not Snake Trap, it's not... Yeah, it's either Misdirection or Explosive Trap. So he's going for the face, which makes sense. Summer Protector, that could be good. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to play it super duper safe here. First of all, we're going to do this. Kill off the Gurubashi. Then I want to play this, but that's 8 mana. So that 1 mana cost of Blessing of Might did me in. Then I think what I want to do is play a Dalaran Mage. Give both of them taunt. Make a recruit. Unleash the Hounds, of course, is very good for him here, but with 2 taunters, it could be a lot worse. You need to have Unleash the Hounds and either a Buzzard or a Timberwolf to make it really good. Got enough health that with these taunters I should be okay. I do have to keep in mind this is either a Misdirection or an Explosive Trap. Well, as long as he doesn't have Unleash the Hounds, I should be fine. Oh my god, please do not have Unleash the Hounds. Okay, good. No Unleash the Hounds. He just did that to buff the Hyena and then 2 for 1. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. This is scary. Does he have a spell? Okay, he doesn't have a spell. I have to kill this. I can't afford him getting any cards, unfortunately. Consecration. Well, that'll do the trick. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So we're going to consecrate to clear his board. I'm going to throw this recruit in, because he's dying to Explosive Trap anyway. We're going to check for Misdirection with this guy. Hopefully it is Explosive Trap and not Misdirection. It is actually Misdirection. Well, hopefully it hits my face. Nope. Hit the minion. That's bad. So it takes damage for doing that. I want to play the Golem rather than the Shattered-Stone Cleric, because although the Shattered-Stone Cleric would let me deal an extra point of damage, the Golem is much sturdier, and this could be more relevant later. He's down to 2 cards. I'm at enough health to survive. I got a Taunter, a little one, but still a Taunter. Okay. Actually, I got to use this with Consecration, and it was actually relevant, because it dealt an extra point of damage, which was needed to kill it with the Recruit. If it were a regular Consecration, the Action Hero would have had 2 health left. He's steady shotting me down. He might still be able to burn me out. That Molten Giant's scary. Okay, so if he has a way to get past this Taunter and like remove it with Silencer or other removal, and the Giant hits me, I'll be down to 4 health, down to 2 health. Oh, that's scary. Well, alright. I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do here. So let's spread the love around. Swing. Swing, swing, swing. This. An Explosive Trap, and he wins. Like, everything I have dies to Explosive Trap. Maybe I should have put the Shattered Sun Cleric on this, because this guy still dies even with the Shattered Sun Cleric's buff, whereas this Sunfree Protector would have survived. So this is a fragile moment, because if he has, like, Unleash the Hounds, actually, he wins, because he can use 2 of the Hounds to kill the Dalaran Mage, and then he's got enough remaining Hounds that with the Molten Giant and Steady Shot, it'll kill me. He's actually got enough Hounds that with just the Hounds, it'll kill me. So that doesn't make any difference at all. This is the last card, Unleash the Hounds. No, it's not Unleash the Hounds. It's a Scavenging Hyena. He is going to lose the game because he didn't have Unleash the Hounds. Well, that's how it is against Hunters. If they get Unleash the Hounds, it's not that they win, but they have a very good chance of winning. If they don't get Unleash the Hounds, they're in bad shape. Alright, well, that was close. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I thought this deck was average. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was better than it's been performing. All 3 of those games were pretty irritating and very razor-wiry. Okay, well, anyway, winning is good, so 2-1 is where we're at. We've beaten our good matchups, the Hunter and the Warrior, whose hero abilities don't impact the board. And we lost to the tough matchup against the Druid. And then hopefully we'll get, well, I wouldn't mind playing more Warriors and Hunters as long as they also don't get Unleash the Hounds, because Unleash the Hounds would have won him the game there. One of the few cards that would have just straight up won him the game. A removal or a silence card would have let him hit me down to like 2 health, but Unleash the Hounds actually gave him the kill. All good, the Priest. Well, the Priest, with his hero ability, cannot kill my recruits, which makes me happy. If I had like a pair of 2-drops or a 2-drop and a 3-drop, I'd keep this engine because he's so good on turn 4, but since I don't have anything else to play, I don't want to rely on my recruits. And it's a good thing I mulliganed that Sen'jin, because as you can see, I got nothing good in response. Right now, I don't have anything to play until turn 5. I mean, me holding these cards makes it slightly more likely that I will actually get, you know, playables, but I might lose this game to a bad draw if my deck doesn't correct itself. Alright, there we go. So this guy will be a 2-3 on turn 2, which is totally fine. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a Northshire Cleric. No, he's got an Infiltrator. Well, this is actually alright, because without a buff, my 2-3 will handle it quite nicely. He was hoping I'd play a 3-2, but I got a 2-3 instead. Now we've got plays, this will be good. You know, funnily enough, I wish I had a Sen'jin. Although if I'd kept the Sen'jin, yeah, if I kept the Sen'jin, I still would have this. And then I'd have the Sen'jin ready for turn 4. Alright, he's gonna coin. Please no Scarlet Crusader and no Golem. Can we just... No, a Demolisher. Well, that's actually also pretty irritating, I have to say. And he's going to keep that hidden, which makes sense. Well, I got the Sen'jin back. That's cool. I'm just going to do this. Is this really worth it to protect a point of health? Oh, God. Yeah, I think so. It's just, I mean, really, just for the body, I think it is worth it. So that's that. I got lucky. The barrel hits my face. That's important. That was a very, very good coin flip there. It's got Power Word Shield, which will allow this to hit my Argent Protector and live to tell about it. The good news is that Consecration clears out his minions, so if he plays another minion that dies to Consecration, I'll definitely do it. If he heals up the Demolisher, though, he's going to heal up the Demolisher. You know, I just actually forgot about his ability to heal his minions. Alright, Blessing of Might will actually let me kill off this Demolisher. Unfortunately, then I don't have anything else to play. I could also Consecrate and kill off both of his cards. You know, I'm just going to do that. Good option now is better than the best option later. Just get the kill. I've got good drops, 5 and 6. So, really, if the board is clear enough, I'm happy to do that. So he's got 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. I'm the first player, so that's actually okay. This could have been a Razorfen Hunter. Do I wish it were? I guess not. I guess I'm glad I got this, just in case. Ah, it's annoying. So it's really annoying. God damn it, that's actually an incredibly annoying card here, because it's a 2-5 that it gets enraged. It'll have 3 health left. Man, I could have actually killed it if he hadn't had Power Word Shield. Well, what I'm going to do here is this, and although it's not card advantage, I'm just going to kill it. I'm just going to kill it. I went a card down. So be it. I just really want that thing off the board. And I can get cards back with reinforcements as long as he doesn't Holy Nova them all away to death. I just need him to have one, like, not great turn. Just one turn where he's not doing amazing things, and okay, that'll do it. So unfortunately... Oh yeah, this is good. So that's actually a good top deck. So we're going to go ahead and just kill this thing off. And I'm going to make a recruit here rather than the wolf. I don't need the wolf on the board just yet. I mean, it would have left an extra point of damage, but that extra point of damage doesn't matter right now. The 1-1 versus the 2-2 is not a big deal, and then the wolf can drop later and buff this up and get some extra value out of it. I need to try to squeeze as much as I can, since I'm a little bit behind here. Alright, light spawn is fine. That'll die to my weapon. Light well. Alright, well that's okay. I can kill them both. It's not a problem. So, what we do here is the following. First... Oh, shoot, I can't kill them both, can I? I can kill one or the other, but not both. Because if I kill the light spawn, I'd have to hit it with my weapon and my recruit. And then I only have 4 damage going at this light well. Okay, here's what we'll do then. I'm gonna hit it like this. That diminishes it, so I can run in with my Senjin, and the Senjin will live. Then... I'll actually play a Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
And hit the light well. It's important to hit the light well because this way it's a coin flip whether it heals him or the minion. If it heals itself, as it just did, that essentially dealt like 3 damage to him. So Sylvanas is good here. It's threatening just to kill the light well outright. It's going to play Frost Elemental, which I'm okay with. Doesn't really address the problem that he had, which is that this thing, when it dies, will steal a minion of his. Blessing of Kings is pretty spectacular. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and just put it there. Kill this thing off. Make a recruit. Do I make a wolf here? Sure, I'll make a wolf. And again, I'm gonna hit the light well so that if it heals itself, he's not getting healed, and if it heals him, then this thing will die more easily. Okay, this is looking good. Holy Nova does not quite kill the Senjin. Yes, Thoughtsteel, what could he get? Avenging Wrath would be good. Really good. Consecration, nope, I've already used Consecration. True Silver Champion, there's one in there, that would be good. But I think that's all I can think of, the Avenging Wrath and True Silver Champion. He's got Shilba and Yeti, well that didn't come from me. And a Light Warden. Oh my god, Light Warden. Okay, well, what do we do here? I can actually start considering going for his face. Or I could just take the time clearing out his stuff. So let's see, we got 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage. That's a lot of damage. I think it's worth it. Let's redivert just a little bit of it. Let's actually kill off this Light Warden there. And by killing his Yeti, I would actually protect my Senjin. Okay, hang on, that's actually probably smart. No, I'm gonna go for it. Let's just kill him. Oh well, okay, let's redivert 3 damage to kill off that light spawn. Okay, there we go. So, alright, we got that, or light well. So we got that. I can play this. It's a big dude. Make a recruit. Alright, this looks fine. So Holy Nova here would not kill the Senjin, he'd still have to throw the Yeti at it. And then I'd still have 5 plus 5 is 10 damage coming at his face. Holy Nova would heal him for 2, but he'd be in trouble there. So he needs to have Holy Nova to even stay in this game, and it wouldn't save him. Just gonna Shadow Word Death my Sylvanas. I'm okay with that. As long as the rest of my minions survive, it's not a problem. And he actually did steal my Avenging Wrath. Well, this guy should survive. Everything else will probably die. Actually, it missed this recruit, amazingly enough. That's actually pretty lucky. Alright, well, let's go for the face.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Blood and plunder.
Do I play this thing? It dies to Holy Nova, but he would have played Holy Nova last turn if he had it, so I don't think he has it. So I think I need to put it down to get the extra damage. Alright, so he's got 4 cards in his hand. I've got 6 on the board. If he can clear this out with a Holy Nova or 2 Holy Novas. If he has 2 Holy Novas, he might actually win the game. He'd go up to 13 health. He'd still have 2 cards starting at the top deck war. But granted, I could then start putting out reinforcements. I would still have a pretty decent chance of winning, even if he had double Holy Nova. I would prefer not, though. My preference would be for him to not have double Holy Nova and then I win the game, because there's pretty much nothing he could have that would save him now. Even Mind Control, my taunt, wouldn't do it. I would just bust through it and then have enough damage left over. 5, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Good thing I played this thing. And alright, that's it. A little bit of a tough game, but actually probably as tough as that game was, it was easier than the others. Alright, 2 more wins and I am a happy camper. So the wins we've had were all actually against our good matchups. Priest, Hunter, and Warrior, all classes that do not impact the board with their hero ability. Well, okay, the Priest can impact the board, but only his side of the board, not really your side. Well, a Priest can heal your minions, but usually it's not actually worth it, so I'll keep clarifying. Alright, we're up against another Druid, Behemoth the Druid. Fitting name for a Druid. Alright, we're going to need to get some pretty good draws to win this, and well, it starts off looking good. I could even consider keeping that Wrath, but that would be a little greedy. So we have 2 Oozes and 2 Clerics, so obviously Ooze on turn 1 with the coin, Ooze on turn 2, and then hopefully one of them will survive and I can start dropping the Clerics on turn 3 and turn 4. So I've got stuff to do for the first 4 turns with just these cards. Now if he manages to clear my Oozes out, well, I say manages like it's difficult, it's not that difficult, he just needs his own 2 drops or removal, then this would be a substantially worse hand. He has Leper Gnome, which is extremely irritating because that will kill off my Ooze. I'm still going to play the Ooze, but the fact that he has a kill for it is a huge, huge, huge deal. Well, hopefully the Leper Gnome does kill the Ooze now, and then he just shapeshifts and hits me in the face, because then that gives a chance that the second Ooze I play will survive. Nope, not a chance. He's going to keep that Leper Gnome around. So notice how annoying it is. Because he's a Druid, I can't make a Recruit and just expect it to kill a Leper Gnome. He'll just shapeshift to kill off my Recruit. I really do need to drop this Ooze, just so I can try to convince him to trade his 1-drop in for it. Well, now I've got these Shattered Sun Clerics that are useless. Yeah, I'm probably overvaluing the Shattered Sun Clerics. When it was a 3-3, which was broken, I'm not saying it should have changed, but when it was a 3-3, it was worth it just to play it, even if you couldn't buff anything with it. Now it's really kind of sad. I mean, I'm doing it anyway, but I'm just playing a 3-2 for 3 mana. And it's, I mean, a 3-3 would have died to the Knife Juggler just the same, but at least it would be surviving Claws and Moonfires and stuff. Oh, well, it doesn't survive a Claw. He would have had to shapeshift, though, to kill it back in the olden times. Now he can do something else. Okay, so this guy's just killed everything I've played. He has just killed everything I've played, and I can't really do much. Blessing of Kings. Well, everything I had died, so this sucks. So I'm doing this thing here, just praying that one of my minions will survive the turn so I can put Blessing of Kings on it. Then I'm going to put a Fen Creeper down, which is a very good 5-drop, and hopefully that'll survive. Druid's not the greatest at killing Fen Creepers. It's going to Starfall here. Wow. That's aggressive. That is... He's just Starfalled basically to kill my Protector. It was like a 1-for-1 Starfall. That's quite amazing. Well, let's play Fen Creeper. So now this is actually looking alright. Even though he had a stellar opening and killed everything I played, I mean, card-wise, it's 5-5, soon to be 6. And I've got 6 drops to play, so if he doesn't have the endgame, then he can be in trouble. This is okay, but not the greatest. He can, of course, run in and trade the Knife Juggler for it, but it's not that great. Okay, well, let's do... Well, Sylvanas will die to this guy plus Shapeshift and then steal nothing. I could just play this in Blessing of Kings to make a 5-5 for 5, which is sad, but maybe worth it. I could also play Venging Wrath as a 1-for-1. That seems a bit sad. I could do this and a Shattered Sun Cleric. I could actually do this and Blessing of Kings to make a 6-7. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. This is risky because I'm putting 2 eggs in one basket and passing the turn. But I think it's worth it because Druids are really, really not good at killing this off. You'd have to have some very particular cards to be able to bring this thing down. And then as long as it doesn't die, the risk I took pays off. Now he could 2-for-1, he could do this guy and then a Wrath or something. But I mean, as long as he 2-for-1s, I'm okay with it. As long as it's not a 1-for-1. Well, this is actually annoying because it cancels out the Blessing of Kings, but my guy still kills his Argent Protector. Nope! Oh my god, he's got a Mark of the Wild. Motherfucker. So he's gonna get to kill my guy here. Man, what is with these... You know, every game, with the exception of that Priest, it's just been people who, like, do nothing but kill my shit. Alright, well, we got no choice here. I'm just gonna Avenging Wrath. Hopefully I don't get horribly unlucky. Okay. Killed his stuff and dealt 5 damage to his face. So the 2-for-1. He's got 3 cards to 3. We're in a top deck war. He's got the first play. If he drops an Ironbark, I can drop Sylvanas, and that's really difficult to deal with. Unfortunately, he's actually going to do this, which is really annoying because that is good against some of my minions. It'll kill off recruits, and it gives him a card. Gah. Well, I could play Sylvanas and Sunfury Protector, which is interesting. Oh man, is he going to shapeshift and pass the turn? That would make my day. That would really make my day. Looks like he's got some kind of a removal hand here. Okay, that's what we're doing.
I have no time for games.
So the Gnomish Inventor can suicide, and then he can use some other removal to finish this off, which he almost certainly has, given how he played off his last turn. He had 8 mana and chose to play a 4-drop and then nothing else. So he's got to be holding some kind of removal. Could also be stupid cards like Soul of the Forest, but I would doubt that here. I would doubt that they are all that bad. Chances are he's got some sort of removal up there. He's going to suicide this, then kill it so I don't steal his creature. And, you know, if this had been a Tyrion Forging, it would have been better. I would have much rather had Tyrion Forging there and just played it for 8 mana. Ah, it's frustrating. Alright, so first he suicides, then he kills. Savage Roar. Well, that's actually like the worst possible way of killing Sylvanas. It involves taking 5 damage to the face. Unless, of course, he has other removal for this and the Savage Roars for the Sunfury Protector. No, he actually takes 5 damage to the face. Nothing happens. Does he have a 4-mana? He's got a Farseer. Alright, well, luckily I can use a Shattered Sun Cleric here to kill it off. No, even better. True Silver Champion. Yes, please. For justice.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
Alright, do I play the wolf here? Nope. I'm gonna make a recruit. Don't need the wolf yet. So I'm dealing 1 less point of damage to his face, but now he's kind of obliged to shapeshift and kill this off. I guess a swipe will clear my board. If I played the wolf, a swipe would not clear my board. It would leave the wolf sitting out there, but I'd be in trouble anyway. You know, I made a mistake. I should have hit him for 2 damage and put a Shattered Sun Cleric on the recruit. That way a swipe would not clear my board out. That actually could be a serious mistake. Oh my god, he actually still has enough mana to swipe clear my board. He has a Starfall. Well, that's better than a swipe. Definitely better than a swipe. So unfortunately, Starfall number 2 is still good. Because he's got this 3/5 here now that I cannot easily address. Oh, Ravenhold Assassin! Nice of you to show up. Ass. Alright, so I could kill this, but then it dies to shapeshift. Yeah, I'm gonna do it though. If he shapeshifts this, then my guy plus True Silver Champion will kill off that Violet Teacher, so I'm okay with that. Taking that chance. He's got 2 cards. If they're good, he wins. If they're like weak or marginal, I could actually make it through with this Ravenhold Assassin. Like if I can actually, oh yeah, this is a great example of a terrible card. This is awful. He's gonna shapeshift. Okay, does he have an answer here? Is this last card some kind of an answer to stop me from killing off the Violet Teacher? Seems not to be. Oh, that's really, really good. Okay, so what we do here is we, in fact, kill off the Violet Teacher. Play Sen'jin. Play a Wolf. Swing for 8 damage. Now the Sen'jin is protecting the Ravenhold Assassin from the Twilight Drake. And I'm threatening to almost kill him next turn here. He needs more removal in these 2 cards. One of his cards seems to be some kind of stupid card. He had 4 mana and didn't play anything. Let's see what the stupid card is. It's a Bite. I see. Okay. So now he can shapeshift. That'll kill the Sen'jin, but unless this last card is more damage, the Ravenhold Assassin will survive. More damage or a buff of some kind. What is it? It is not any kind of a buff. He was not able to kill the Ravenhold Assassin. Alright, so that Assassin is bringing home all of the bacon. Make another recruit. Sen'jin to protect my recruits. Threatening the kill with the Ravenhold Assassin. This card apparently is not useful to him. He needs an answer right here, or he loses. Like a Starfire, a 3rd Starfall, something. This is the card he just drew. It is Wrath. That is not good enough. It's probably going to kill a recruit and draw a card with it. Yes. He's fishing for an answer. He needs a Starfire or a Starfall to survive. He's got an Ironbark Protector. Well, he actually got the answer off of that Wrath. Oh my god. Well, I have to do this now. And I hit him. Oh, right. That actually doesn't even kill it. I have to do this, and we're just trying to plink him to death. He's got some kind of stupid card here. We top-decked an Ironbark Protector, another Ironbark off the top, and he could actually win this game, because I don't have an answer to it. But if it's not a huge taunter, if it's not a, whatever, Sunwalker or some dumb junk... No, he has another... Why didn't he play this earlier? This came from the left side. Why was he not playing this? Oh my god, am I seriously going to lose this game? He's got a chance to win it. Well, I have my own taunter. This is strictly worse than a Druid of the Claw. There is no point running my stuff into it because I can only deal 5 damage, so this thing would survive. So he bought himself a turn with this Druid of the Claw. Oh my god, these games. Come on, just all I need you to have is vanilla cards, and it's over. Because I got 3, 6 to kill the Druid, and then 1, 2, 3 damage. Nope, he actually shapeshifts up to 4 health. He actually survives another turn, even if his cards are bad. Oh my god. Wolf Rider, not gonna help him out here at all. I mean, it'll kill the Fen Creeper, but the point is that the Fen Creeper dealt its 3 damage to this Druid. That's all it needed to do. So I can kill it off. He's going to shapeshift. Is he going to hit the Sen'jin? That would be dumb. That would be dumb. He'd lose the game if he did that. Alright, Outer Peacekeeper. I might as well, because this will actually keep my Sen'jin at a higher health total. So he's down to 1 friggin' health. Okay. I survive a swipe. I will still kill him if he has a swipe. Swipe will hit this, kill off these guys, and then I'll still have the 3 damage here to finish him off with. He needs a swipe and a taunt to survive the turn. Wow, I went down to 11 cards with no card draw at all. He went down to 9 with just a little bit of card draw. He had like a Gnomish Inventor and a Wrath. And those were where the extra 2 cards came from that he has drawn relative to me. And that's it. Okay. Tough wins here. We crawl up to 4 wins with Paladin. This is like one of the most hard-fought 4-1s I've ever been at. But it's funny because I've been in a 4-0 or 4-1 situations with a deck I thought was really great and cruised there and then just lost at 4 or 5. So who knows, maybe now that I'm suffering for all my wins, I'll actually make it further. 7 wins is not impossible, but I really just want my 5th win. Get 100 gold from those 2 dailies. Well, I already got 40 from one of them. Get 60 gold from the other daily. Be happy with life. Bloodbath, the hunter. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to pass this down run Mage. It's such a bad 3-drop. I don't even want to keep it. I've got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. We're doing fine here. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. I even have 1, 2, 3, 4, although this is obviously not playable on turn 1. Unless I want to give my opponent's minion plus 3 attack. I would like him not to have a turn 1 play. That would make a big difference here. What's he gonna do? Alright, nothing. He says well played. Oh, I drew another 2-drop. Well, that's good. So I'll play this first. They both have a battle cry that's being wasted if I play them. I feel like this one might be more valuable later than the potential for bonus damage on this one. So that'll be nice. If he steady shots, that would be really nice. Oh, that's good. Good stuff. Okay, so do I play this and give this thing taunt? Or do I make a recruit? I'm actually going to just make a recruit here. Part of the reason for that is that I've got this Blessing of Might that I might want to use, and it's great on a recruit. It's usually pretty bad on your other minions, unless you're killing the opponent with it. So I might want to use it on the recruit to kill one of his minions here. Got the Charging Pig. Well, that is actually the best thing he could have had, because it kills my recruit. No! He's hitting my face! Well, I think that's a mistake. I think he just erred gravely. I will not use Blessing of Might. I'm just going to make a Golem, trade my 2-drop for his Animal Companion, and hit him in the face. So I'm very, very safe from multi-shot here, which is really good. I think he screwed up. He should have killed my recruit 100%. I mean, granted, hunters are regressive and whatnot, but I mean, when I'm at full health, 28 health, he should have just gotten the kill while he had the chance. Alright, he's got Scarlet Crusader here, which I'm fine with. Completely fine with. We're just going to go ahead and play Sen'jin. I'm going to cash out my Golem and my recruit and kill off his premier 3-drop. And now I'm still safe against multi-shot. I will die to an explosive shot, but that'll be his whole turn, and I can play Fen Creeper. Hopefully then he doesn't have Deadly Shot. got a tiger. Well, that's actually a pretty good card for him here. Oh, Blessing of Kings, huh? Boy, that's risky. It's risky indeed. The safe play is just to play a Fen Creeper, let him kill my Sen'jin off, and then use the damage golem to finish this thing off. That puts more stuff on the board. I'm gonna go for it though, because if he doesn't have an answer to this, he's in a lot of trouble. I can even put Blessing of Might on this golem and just hit him for 12 damage, down to 15 health. I mean, that's risky. If he has an arcane shot, that would be very sad. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Blessing of Might right here. I'm just gonna content myself with 7 damage to the face. I would have liked to kill this tiger. If this were a visible 5/5, I would have killed it. So let's see if he has a deadly shot. He could have a deadly shot for a 50-50 chance of killing off my Sen'jin. A silence would of course be good for him as well. That isn't quite good enough. That's still dying to the Sen'jin. Does he have something else? Yes, he does have the arcane shot, so I'm glad I didn't use a Blessing of Might on this. Alright, well, do I keep going for the face? I could play Fen Creeper and Blessing of Might, hit him in the face, down to 13 health. That seems a bit greedy, though. Well, I think I definitely want to play Fen Creeper. The question is just whether I use Blessing of Might or not. I could use Blessing of Might to kill the Dark Iron Dwarf. Is it the correct decision to try to burn him out? I think so. I get the sense from his last turn that he didn't have a particularly great answer to that Sen'jin, so I'm going to actually just make a 5/1, little Magma Rager here. As long as he doesn't have any more arcane shots, this thing could actually be really good. He's got a deadly shot, so he takes a coin flip. Hits that, which I'm totally fine with, 100% fine with. And that draws a card after deadly shotting, which is a mistake. You should always draw cards first. Alright, well this is okay, I think. Am I still going for the throat here?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Am I still going for the throat? Consecration would kill the dwarf, get this to 2 health. He'd be at 11 minus 4 down to 7 health. You know what? No. We're not going to be crazy here. I'm just going to do this. Kill off the Dark Iron Dwarf. And, make a recruit.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, this is his last turn to really get ahead, like with Buzzard, Hounds, and something else.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh my god, he could have Unleash the Hounds. That would be a lot of knife flings. He has a Buzzard. Oh my god, that's definitely going to be Unleash the Hounds. Although it did kill off a recruit, so he gets 1 fewer card and 1 fewer Hound. But the 3 knife flings, I hope a lot of them go at my face. That's 1, that's good. That's actually another. Wow, that's very lucky that the 2 of those went on my face. And he's going to get 3 cards, so just hopefully none of his cards are good. He can actually clear my board now. 2 of the Hounds. Well, no, he can't clear my board unless he has help from his hand. Interesting choice here. Ah, the Timberwolf let him clear my board and get another card. Well, Consecration now does kill everything he has, which is pretty slick. Clear my board. He's got 4 creatures that all die to Consecration. Alright, well, let's do this thing. So we're going to do that. Going to Consecrate. And job's done. Maybe I could have played this and this in Consecration. I would have got 1 less point of damage to his face, but I'd have bigger minions on the board. That might have been smarter. You know what? I'm going to lose this game. So he just healed up. He's got the 5/4. He's got a trap. I just don't have anything. Well, okay, unless I can get like my Ravenholt Assassin or something. Let's check for traps. Okay, so it seems to be Snipe or possibly Snake Trap. That is Snipe. This is what I want to die to the Snipe. Yep, it's Snipe. Okay, so that happened. Let's play this. This. I'm gonna make a little bit of a weird move here. I'm gonna play this there, so that the Priestess has to run into my 1/1. I mean, if he has any kind of removal, of course, that was stupid, but when you're behind, you gotta take risks. He has 5 cards. At least the Hounds, the Buzzard, and the Knife Juggler were really good. Oh my god, Mad Bomber. No! Why? Exactly the creature he had to hit and 2 on the face. Well, my luck had to run out at some point, I guess, but Jesus frickin' Christ, Mad Bomber. Of all the ways to lose... Oh, and he has a charging Rhino as well, so he gets to kill everything off. Well, almost everything. Oh my god, he's at 11 health. It's too high for me to kill. I don't have any more consecrations. True Silver Champion. Alright, well, the only way that I could conceivably win this game is to burn him out. So that's why we're going for the face like this. It's the only way that I could conceivably win. So this hits him down to 3 health. I don't actually know what I could deal 3 damage with. I don't have any Hammers of Wrath. I've used Blessing of Might. I'm not going to have minions around anyway. Blessing of King's not going to have any minions left. Yeah, I can't win. I don't think there's any way I can win. I don't have any charge creatures to deal the final 3 damage. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. Alarmabot, that doesn't make any difference. So, let's see. He's got 5, 7, 8, 9. He's got exactly 11 damage, but this will heal me for 2. Okay, so, I mean, it's a dim hope here, but the only way that I could conceivably win is if he doesn't have a way of dealing 2 damage to me, and I can draw my other True Silver Champion and kill him. Like, the odds of that are minuscule, but that's the only way that I can conceivably win. God damn it, these games today, so irritating. He actually doesn't have any minions. The Alarmabot didn't actually fire. He has no minions, which is bad because that means he might have Kill Command, Arcane Shot. Oh, Stormwind Champion. Okay, this actually answers a question I had from a while back, which is, does the Alarmabot trigger before or after you draw your card? And apparently this triggers before you draw your card. He drew his Stormwind Champion for the turn and didn't get Alarmabot. That was fucking irritating. Oh my god. I just can't. I mean, I catch some breaks. The Knife Juggler flinked 2 knives at my face, which was good, but I just cannot catch a break. So, whatever. 4-2 is where we're at. Really, just one more game would be great. Make it to 5, call it a day. I can lose at that point and be fine. All the games today, the opponents just keep having, like, boat tons of removal, and that is making it difficult. Because as a Paladin, you just have to keep your minions on the field. So the more removal your opponent has, the worse off you are. The more that your opponent's just playing creatures that are approximately as good as yours, the better off you are. Oh my god. Well, I got him down to 3 health, but that wasn't quite good enough. So another warrior here, KLLQKZD, is the name of this game, apparently. We have a bit of a faux curve here. I don't really want to play the Ooze on turn 2. Still, I'll keep this. I'll play a Recruit on turn 2, hopefully buff it on turn 3 with the Cleric, and then the True Silver Champion. I don't want to mulligan that. It's just good in case I fall behind, and it's good if I draw my Dread Corsair. Ravenhold Assassin has been really shy. I literally have not once drawn my Sea Giant. Just saying. Literally not a single time. In 6 games. Ravenhold Assassin I've seen a grand total of once, and Justice I've seen like maybe twice. So it's actually been quite irritating, the fact that I haven't gotten any of my stuff. Okay, this is really annoying. I don't want to play the Ooze against it, because that's a waste. I guess I'll waste the Wolf. The Wolf will slowly trade with this, and if he plays a Fiery War Axe here, then I'll Ooze it. And then hopefully use the Ooze to kill off the Divine Shield as well. If he had a Fiery War Axe, he would almost 100% guaranteed play. He's got Armor Smith. Whoa. Did not expect to see that one. Is he seriously going to coin to finish this off? What the hell? Whirlwind? Well, that's weird. I mean, it kills off his own Armor Smith. I don't know if that was actually a good move. I think that was actually a mistake. Hey, Sea Giant. Thanks. So, what's better? This or this? Well, they're both a 3-2. This one I'm wasting the Battle Cry for sure. Yeah, I'm just going to do this thing. It wastes the Battle Cry, but I feel like that's better than throwing away this, because I'm also using up all of my mana this way, so next turn I can make a Recruit and this, or, you know, True Silver Champion, have some options. That Whirlwind was not a good move. I think he should not have done that.
Someone called.
Maybe that's why he was planning on having the Voodoo Doctor to heal up his Armor Smith. Alright. So he's going to run in there, deal some damage. It's the fair play, I suppose. Okay. Well, let's think about this. I'm actually going to go a little bit aggressive. We're going to do this. Kill off the Voodoo Doctor. I don't care about him gaining life off this Armor Smith. It really makes no difference. As long as I can keep minions on the board, it's fine by me. Now the Armor Smith can, of course, kill this. The reason I didn't want the Voodoo Doctor around is because the Voodoo Doctor could kill my 2-2, and I don't want that to happen. These 2 True Silver Champions, well, it makes me regret that I didn't mulligan it, because it's going to be a long time before I can use them all up. Alright, so he's got that thing, and a 3-3, which is pretty solid. So if I True Silver now, I'm not doing anything else. If I ooze, yeah, we're gonna take a middle road here. Let's Dark Iron Dwarf. Kill that thing off. Now the axe isn't good enough to kill the dwarf, but I got to keep a 4/4 around. And next turn I can play the ooze and a True Silver, or True Silver and a recruit, which I think is worthwhile. And I got a Sea Giant here, my end game, or some of my end game anyway. Wouldn't mind seeing a Ravenholt Assassin or the Justice guy. Looks like my opponent's actually going to use up his weapon with Execute, perhaps, to kill off my Dark Iron Dwarf. No, he's just going to play Arcanite Reaper, so he's going to throw away the axe, use the Arcanite Reaper to kill the dwarf. Well, I'm actually fine with this 100%. The ooze finally has his day. And I also got a very good top deck, this engine there. Perfect. Okay. So if he doesn't have removal, and he just plays some cards, I can actually play a Sea Giant next turn. It will be playable. It'll be 7 mana as long as he plays at least 1 minion and my minions both survive. Okay, that's a good start. Yep. Sea Giant's coming down the pike. I cannot make a recruit and the Sea Giant. So let's just make a Sea Giant. Do I throw stuff away at this and kill it, or do I hit him for 6 damage? Let's get some damage through. It's a little risky, because if he buffs this, I'll really regret that happening. I'll lose my Senjin, but I feel like it was worth it to start putting some damage out. I've got a lot of burn potential here. I mean, this is 16 points of burn potential. So it's like if I hit him with the Sea Giant once, he's almost dead. I feel like that's worth it. Got some card advantage as well. 6 cards to his 4. Don't really care about this healing at all. Charge? Don't care about that either. That's a 2-for-1. Ah, he's going to buff it like that. I see. Okay, so he's wasting the charge part of it. Fine enough. So we just get to make a True Silver champion here. Let's kill off this thing. Kill off this thing. Hit him for 8. And do I make a golem or a recruit? Let's do the golem. I feel like the quote-unquote card advantage over the recruit is not as valuable as the sustainability of the golem. Alright, this is looking good. He's way behind on cards. I've got an 8/8, so it's very difficult for him to crawl back into this. Plus, this is a pretty good 5-drop as well. Unless I get Mind Control Tech, then he steals the Sea Giant. It's very difficult for him to come back. The Doomsayer... Alright, so the last few times people have played Doomsayer against me, it's actually been really good against me, but this is a great example of Doomsayer just, like, sucking. All it's really doing is buying me a turn, thanks to Defender of Argus. Let's see, I could have Shattered Sun Cleric this. 3 + 4 is 7 damage, so I could have killed the Doomsayer if it hadn't gotten buffed. As it is, we'll kill it like this. We'll kill that thing off. And, let's just play stuff here.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. Ready, sir.
Okay, he needs Mind Control Tech to even have a chance. Even if he steals the Sea Giant, he could still very well lose. I mean, this is 3, 6, 10, 12 damage, plus 8 is 20 damage. He actually has the Execute. Okay, so he's got 1 card versus all this. And it's not Mind Control Tech, it's an Arcanite Reaper. So that'll kill off 2 of my minions, but he's taking damage for doing that, and then he's just out of cards. So I think I should win this game unless his top decks are amazing and mine are completely abysmal. What do we got here? Sunfury Protector. Nice. Alright, so let's make a recruit. Put Sunfury Protector on that so that his Arcanite Reaper can't do anything good. Swing, swing. I'll hit him once with the True Silver Champion, and now we're threatening lethal. So hopefully the 5th win is in the bag. We can hope. We can hope. What you got for me? Slam. Alright, so he's drawing a card. It'd have to be something amazing. And it isn't. Maybe he was fishing for a brawl. I guess a brawl could have kept him in the running. Alright, we got up to that daily quest. Woo! 60 gold. And okay, I need to get lucky twice now to get up to 7 wins, but whatever. I'll take a 5-win run with this apparently not as good as I thought it was deck. I mean, 5 wins is good. Why am I complaining? I mean, it's top 23% of arena entries. Very respectable. Can't complain. And, you know, if I get lucky and make it to 6, that's a success. Paladin's been weird for me. Like, I had an amazing streak with Paladin, and then my last time playing up, mild spoiler for a video that's almost a week old, it was an average performance. And then so here, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to bring my streak back. Alright, Wolf Shadow the Hunter here. Well, this is actually a decent hand because I am second, so I get to play the Golem on turn 2 with the coin. Golem's a very good turn 2 play. I can actually play I can now change everything. I can play the Wolf on turn 1 and the Argent Protector on turn 2. And then the Golem on turn 3. I think actually I will do that. Even though the Wolf is not the greatest thing to play on turn 1, because its ability is not relevant. Just playing things on turn 1, especially when you can back them up with plays on turn 2 and turn 3, maximizes your odds of keeping stuff on the board, which is important. Wolf Shadow, very good name for a hunter, it must be said. I hope he plays a 3-2 here. Oh, geez. Well, that's annoying. That is either Freezing Trap or Explosive Trap. Hopefully Freezing Trap so that my guy lives. Nope, it's Explosive Trap. So that actually sucks. So he had removal for the Wolf. Now this is dumb. So I just make a Recruit. All in all, I guess it would have been better for me just to pass on turn 1 and make the Golem on turn 3. Because then if he'd had a Freezing Trap, that would have been bad, but the Explosive Trap would have, you know, obviously been great against this Golem. For me. Pine-Sized Summoner. Well, Shattered Sun Cleric finally actually does something. I'm definitely not going to let that Pine-Size survive. I don't want him playing, whatever, Fen Creepers on turn 4. So keeping the board clear. We might be able to put Blessing of Kings. That is a little bit risky. I'd prefer not to go hog wild against deadly shots. Oh, man. He's got one of those guys. Man, these guys have actually been really annoying against me lately. It must be said. All right, well, we're going for it then. Because if he has Deadly Shot, then I still killed a minion with that Blessing of Kings, and it would still be most of his entire turn. Then there's a Deadly Shot that won't hit this Fen Creeper. If he doesn't have Deadly Shot, I do have a 7-5, which is pretty spectacular. So, like, this is kind of scary, you know. It'll either do a lot of damage, or kill a bunch of stuff. Looks like he doesn't actually have the Deadly Shot. That is fortunate. Murloc Raider. Wow. That's a card you don't see. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to take a little bit of a chance. I'm going to play Fen Creeper. I'm going to hit him in the face. 7 damage is a lot of damage. Let him figure out how he's doing this. He clearly didn't have removal for this. So I couldn't clear his board, so I might as well just drop my big taunt. Let him decide what he's going to do about the 7-5 that's a battering ram against his face. And last turn, it was clear he didn't have a Deadly Shot. Okay, so this... Well, that's annoying. I'll have to take a lot of damage killing it. Oh, never mind. I have a couple of different ways I could do this. I could do the Peacekeeper, of course. But I could also put Argent Protector out there. Now, let's actually Peacekeep this thing. This is fine. We'll do this. We'll run in with the Fen Creeper. Then kill it with this Shattered Sun Cleric. And then... It's tricky because I feel like I'm being set up for Unleash the Hounds. Again. But yeah, we're just going to play the Golem. This is a very sturdy creature. This is a 3-5 Taunter, so it's good against Unleash the Hounds. Unless he has like Buzzard Hounds and an Iron Peak Owl, I should be okay. Okay, well, at least if he has Unleash the Hounds, he doesn't have a Buzzard. Okay, does he have Unleash the Hounds and 2 Timberwolves? Is that what he has? 3 of his 4 cards were Timberwolf, Unleash the Hounds. Yep, that is the case. He actually gets 4 Hounds and they all hit for 3 damage because of that Timberwolf. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. I hate hunters so much. The thing is, I'm still actually winning this game at the moment, anyway, because I can kill off these wolves. And then I've got more stuff to play. He's out of cards. It's just so ridiculously obnoxious. I can't even take it. Alright, is it hitting me in the face? What's his last card? A Demolisher? Okay, whatever. So, what do we do here? Well, True Silver Champion's a pretty good top deck, so we're going to do this. Kill off the Demolisher. Kill off a Wolf. I can actually play this first. This Golem is actually quite irritating. But, yeah, let's do this. This is fine. So, okay, now this Golem survives against the other Timberwolf. His Golem kills my Golem, but my Golem now kills his because its power got buffed. The Golem can, of course, kill the Shattered Sun Cleric, but I've got this True Silver Champion. So what does he have? He needs good cards every turn from here on out because of this card advantage that I have. That makes absolutely no difference to anything, so I'm really happy because this Abusive Sergeant is basically wasted. He's going for the face, but he's not nearly close enough to being able to burn me out. So this should be a win unless something dire happens. Avenging Wrath is actually pretty solid. Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna do this. Kill off the Golem. Avenging Wrath now clears his board and damages him for a lot. Yep, his board is cleared. So he took 5 damage to the face, his board died. There it was definitely better than Lay on Hands. And I'm not going to commit the True Silver attack to this because a lot of minions he might top deck will die to this True Silver Champion, and that will make my win just that much more assured. So he really managed to hang in there with a Sunwalker and with Unleash the Hounds. The Deadly Shot hits the worst possible minion from his perspective. I've got enough health that I won't be burned out anytime soon. And that should be the game. So let's just play out all of our stuff here.
Ready, sir.
Swing, 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 and shovel swing. I just need 1 minion to get through next turn, and it's all over. Hunters don't have any kind of board clear that would kill everything off. There's nothing like Flame Strike or anything. Even a Brawl wouldn't have saved him, and that's a warrior card. Alright, this arena is officially a success. I can break through any taunt he could play. I mean, there's no one card that I can think of that would save him here. Explosive Trap. I got minions that would survive it. Yeah, there's nothing that he can play that would win him the game here. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. We made it to 6 wins against all odds, it seems. And I'm at 6-2, which seems to be a popular record for me to have lately. Hopefully, hopefully I win this next game. That was an extremely eloquent statement there. Hopefully I win this next game, but a 7-win run from this maddening arena would be pretty stellar. I'd be very happy with myself. I'm still happy with myself for making it to 6, considering how tough some of these games have been. I guess this arena, maybe we'll call it the Grindstone. It just feels like every game has been so difficult. And yeah, we're just chugging on through, hanging in there. I just need one more stroke of luck and the 7th win, and that'll be just the icing on the cake. Another Hunter! I don't know what it is. I guess people have just decided Hunters are the best. Hunter is the new Mage. Ventru the Hunter. Hopefully this one doesn't have Unleash the Hounds. I mean, he has it. If he's at 6 wins, he's probably got Unleash the Hounds. I just hope he doesn't draw it. Okay, we got Infiltrator, then Recruit, and then Cleric as our curb, which is decent. And then a True Silver Champion to top it all off. That's fine. What I wouldn't want to see here is an Argent Squire. It's the 1/1 he could play that I couldn't kill with the Infiltrator. Oh god, he's actually... Young Dragonhawk! Oh my god. Okay, so here's where we have to make a very important strategic decision. Do you accept the Young Dragonhawk just being a 1-drop that trades for your 1-drop? Or do you keep this hidden and hope to use the Recruit to kill the Dragonhawk? It's getting greedy. What do I think are the odds? Well, I think really the only thing you could have that would stop that is like a Shattered Sun Cleric off of a coin. Letting the Young Dragonhawk kill my Recruit. As long as he doesn't have Shattered Sun Cleric off of the coin, I can actually kill this Young Dragonhawk with my Recruit and be fine. There's no reason to throw away my Infiltrator. Especially because with the help of a Shattered Sun Cleric, this Infiltrator could deal 3 damage, which could be important later on. So this is a very important turn for my opponent, actually. Scavenging Hyena, well, it's not good enough, I'm afraid. Because I can kill it with the Infiltrator and then also kill the Young Dragonhawk with my Recruit. So he's going to run in to the Recruit, which is smart, because from his perspective, he doesn't know that I have a Shattered Sun Cleric. However, I do have a Shattered Sun Cleric. So I get to kill the Hyena before it gets out of hand. And then I have a 3/2. So I'd say that I won the opening. I mean, he's got 6 cards to my 5, but I am the first player, so I should be drawing equal. That's what's supposed to happen. Actually, I'm ahead of card, because I got to use a Recruit to kill his real card. I've got True Silver Champion to protect my interests. He has not used his coin, so he still has that. He has a Senjin or a Yeti here. He can catch up a little bit. But he has a Starving Buzzard and another beast. A River Crocolisk. So this is not really that great. I get the card advantage back with True Silver Champion. I can actually use a Shattered Sun Cleric to buff it and kill his Buzzard. That's an interesting option. No, I don't really see a reason to do that. Let's just put the weapon in the hand. Let's kill off the Buzzard and the Crocolisk. So I've got 5 cards now. I'm actually drawing ahead now on my turn, thanks to this weapon. And I got a really good 5-drop here. This is a really great drop against Hunters. It's good against multi-shot and against deadly shot. And it's even good against most traps. It's got the Yeti, which is annoying because that survives against my weapon, and it kills my 5-drop, excuse me. Well, that's life. I'm still going to play the 5-drop. He can use the Yeti to kill off the 4/4. Ah, never mind. We're going to play this instead. Yes. So even though I'm not using up all of my mana, this actually survives against the Yeti, and then I can finish it off with True Silver Champion and then play the Silver Hand Knight. Or, you know, perhaps my 3-drops, as befits the situation. He actually has the ooze to kill my weapon with. Oh, no. Well, if he has a buff for the Yeti to kill my Senjin, then I am actually in really bad shape. He has the answer. Yep, because the Yeti still survives even after having its stuff swapped. God fucking damn it. I'm really far behind now. He's got this really great board. He tracks last, which he should have done first, but it doesn't matter. God, Jesus Christ. Well, this is a pretty good drop. It'll kill off 2 of his creatures, but he has 6 mana and 3 cards to play with. 4 cards. He'll have 4 cards after he finishes his tracking expedition. Oh my god, wow, that was a perfect turn. A buff and an ooze. And even got a body out of it. Well, do I play Avenging Wrath? What are the odds it'll kill everything? Not that high. I'm gonna do it though. You gotta take risks. I gotta just hope that this is a board clear. Okay. Clear out his board. And so, okay, we're in a top deck war. He's got 4 cards to my 4. My hero ability is better than his. So I'd say that I have the advantage depending on how good this drop is. Auctioneer, well, that's interesting. It means could draw some cards. But I'm actually pretty happy with that. So we're going to just flood the board here with stuff. This guy, it would have been the only thing I played. I didn't play him not because it would have wasted most of the battle cry, but because I'd rather put 3 things on the board than 1 against deadly shots and stuff. It's got Animal Companion. Hopefully it's a Leok. Oh my gosh, it's a minion and he gets to draw a card off of it. He got the pig. Well, that's annoying because he gets to kill my recruit with that pig. And the pig still sticks around to kill off something else as well. That was actually pretty much the best companion he could have flipped, and he also got to keep the Auctioneer around, which sucks. God damn it, that was really, really frustrating. Every extra card he draws at this point is devastating because I have no card draw in my own deck. I gotta say though, Avenging Wrath, not being lay on hands, pretty much kept me in this game. He actually has another spell! Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So he just did that just to draw a card. So I guess it's good the spell didn't do anything, but if he has like, he has a kill command. Wow. So he just drew 3 cards off the Auctioneer there. Just frickin' did it. He gets to clear my board now. And he even has the Stone Tusk board. Are you goddamn motherfucking kidding me? Oh my god. Well, the only saving grace is that he didn't kill my recruit. He really should have killed off that recruit. I want to play Sea Giant. I can't, though. I need to clear off some of his stuff. So that pig has to die. These are both bad against the Auctioneer. So I guess we'll play the Dalaran Mage because it's less valuable overall. Oh my god, I cannot believe you drew 3 cards off this Auctioneer. Jesus Christ. Sometimes crazy things happen and all you can do is shake your head and sigh. Well, hopefully he's out of spells. He used 3 last turn. No, he has Unleashed the Hounds, which draws him a card and gives him 3 beasts. Are you goddamn kidding me? This game, sometimes. Oh, he has, wow, he's just non-stop off that Auctioneer. Wow. You know, it's funny, because if he just hadn't had the ooze, I could have used my True Silver Champion to kill the Auctioneer off. That ooze pretty much single-handedly won him this game. So he uses up all of his Hounds, clearing my board. And what else? What else do you have for me, you ass? More spells?
Your magic shall
He's gonna silence that off. Well, I don't care about that, but the fact that it's a 4/3 is bad enough. Alright. Well, I wish I'd played the ooze last turn because then I could be killing the Spellbreaker. That actually could be a critical mistake that costs me. Well, let's flood the board again. So we're gonna do this to check for snipe. It's not snipe. Okay, I can still play. Oh wait, I need to check for Well, I can't. I need to play out all my stuff so then I can Sea Giant. Well, this sucks. But it's what has to be done.
Reporting for duty.
Oh my gosh, did I really... Wow, oh my god, folks, I'm sorry. I just had a horrific brain fart. I just didn't leave myself enough mana to play Sea Giant. For some reason, I was counting backwards or something. I didn't realize I was at... Well, that's probably just the game. Because I could have put a Sea Giant on the field that turn, and so if I had any chance of winning at all, it was to get this out here. Okay, anyway, that was a really annoying game. The Ooze pretty much single-handedly won it for him, and then the Auctioneer survived, and he drew like a bajillion spells off of it, or cards off of it. Like, his hand should be empty, but for this Auctioneer. Oh, man, what an annoying arena. I mean, yes, it was 6 wins, and that's a success, and I'll probably get a decent gold prize, but that was just one of the most annoying arenas I've had in a long time. So much grinding, so many annoying Unleash the Hounds. Really, like, just the amount of times I had to face Unleash the Hounds in this run is more than any man should ever have to. He's got 9 mana, 4 cards, and a secret. It's not Snipe, and it's not Freezing Trap or Snake Trap, so it's almost certainly Explosive Trap, which means my minions are all destined to die. He can clear my board relatively easily here. You can just use the Spellbreaker to kill the Wolf. You can then use the Auctioneer to kill the Recruit. He's got the Charging Rhino, which is even better. So this Piglet that he gets is actually going to charge. And he can actually do a lot of damage to me if he wants. I mean, this is 8, 10, 11. 11 damage to me. He's just going to take it slow, though, which makes sense. No reason to rush things. He's just keeping it real. And he's dealing 8 damage. Okay, so he did a really nice job with that turn, actually. Just dealing just enough damage to get me within lethal, but still clearing out most of my board. If I play this, this would be 1 mana away from being playable. That's awful, but do I have to play this? I have to play this, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would just lose. So I don't care about him drawing cards at this point. I care about his minions not having charge. This is pretty much over, though. I mean, he's got 8, 10, 12 damage. Explosive Trap is the kill. Because if I heal with True Silver Champion, well, that would let me survive 1 extra turn, basically. He's at way too high of a life total for me to kill off. Wow, this game just sucked. Although I did kind of blow it there at the end by not playing Sea Giant. Alright, so he's got that. Is he going to kill me with it, or is he going to kill my Justice? He's going to kill Justice. I just want to crawl under the covers and end it all. Kodo. Wow. Alright, yeah, it's just the icing on the cake there. Okay, that's it. I got nothing. I'm not even going to say well played. That was a load of baloney dongs, and so we make it to 6 wins. And that is that. I hope that the timestamp for this run is super long. I don't actually know how long it's been. I hope people open it up and they're like, oh wow, I bet Boris did really well with Paladin again. Nope! Just suffered and made it to the brink of money before bowing out. In fact, if I had made it to 7 wins, I would be back up to 50% success rate for getting up to 7. But nope, now I'm actually at 53 out of 108. Anyway, if you enjoyed that for some unfathomable reason, please like and or subscribe. We get 80 gold, so a pretty shitty prize, although I'm pretty happy to get some dust. Maybe the pack is good? Would a pack help lift my spirits with some epics? Golden rare, an extra 100 dust. Alright, that's all it is, but I'll take it. I recently opened up Armor Smith, which was the last rare that I did not possess. And that was exciting. Wow, that was a lot less laggy than it usually is. Thank you, Blizzard, for fixing that. Let's dust that. Whoop-de-doo. And take a sneak peek at our next arena. You know, I really want to play Mage. I have not played Mage in ages. Mage is actually falling behind all my other classes. And there it is, okay? That's definitely going to be the next run, so that's what it's going to be tomorrow, folks. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you then.